all about, it's about origami, it's about Japanese masters of design, about the folding of paper, about the folding of fabric, the pleating of fabric and the draping. The way that all moves, I think it's really, really beautiful. So I've chosen a hairstyle that's got nothing to do with, those haircuts. It's all very, very different. It's just my own little interpretation, but I just thought it was a little bit of fun to finish the night. So when we think about those words that I was just using, when we talk about design and simplicity and we talk about Japanese, I kind of think sumo is the first thing that comes to mind. And something that I'm loving at the moment, that's already everywhere, it's not necessarily new, is top knots. Top knots are everywhere. I love them. So we're going to do a little bit of a variation of a top knot. So just lightly pat out this hair. And let me tell you, we have more hair than China here.
I was going to say, we're very fortunate to have a nice full head of hair here.
Just a really light and patting. Spray that off.
I love it when you do this to your clients because they're just slightly freaking out right now, seeing all the teasing, going, oh my god, what is this going to look like?
So when I'm doing long hair, something I always work with, I work with a spray shine, so sparkle is my choice here. I use a lot of sparkler when I'm doing up styles, and I've used about half a can here already today. Sparkler is great because that small amount of oil that's in the product, it will weigh those fluffies down. So as I brush the hair, now that I've applied my sparkler, you can see it being tamed, but it doesn't set like a hairspray. So you use a hairspray, you get glue, it sticks. This is reworkable because it's oil. So keep using your sparkler for all your dressings. Flip that back the other way. Look at that dress. Brush that out.
I'm glad that you actually did a hair up for this trend because I think it's one of those trends that the looks are quite strong that you try and think how you would adapt it into a catwalk look. I think it's good to get that inspiration.
Flip that back. Now this is elastic that I've moved over to. Kind of happy with all that hair. Spray it off with some elastic to try to help it hold its form just a little. A little play.
How many of you actually come into Hair Expo? How many of you got plans? Fantastic. Scott's doing a show for us at Hair Expo this year.
One or two.
It's going to be amazing.
How many more?
40. I haven't had any sleepless nights already at all.
I work in head office in Sydney and Scott's been coming in quite regularly lately, so...
Before you know it, the way the city's going.
Just fasten some things in there now. Let's put a few more extremes. There is a lot of hair here. Forward pins. Shape.
love watching people do hair up because you always learn something new every time you watch someone do a hair up. And you're like, oh, I haven't seen that before. I haven't thought about doing that.
So your head back. Is that what
She's very good at compliments.
Yes.
Yeah, she was getting this.
Eyes weren't even watering as I stopped that one too. So drawing blood.
We've had the world's greatest models today, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been very fortunate. So Lena came in already with a balayage in her hair, and knowing what Scott was doing, I wanted to keep her roots darker. So she already came in with quite a bit of colour, so I just used the Agora Expert Mousse 9.5 1 and 9.5 4 mixed together, just to tone it down a bit and stop it from going too grassy. That's all she really needed. Like, she already had a beautiful colour to work with. She just needed a good refresh, and I think the Agora Expert Mousse is